Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Kaf Chet. Actually, Kaf Zayin on the base, the last line.
No, I'm at base at the bottom. Yeah.
27 on the base on the bottom. Torah Shmuel Kavah Choymer. Umaso to Shlo Nitna Li Tova Beit Echad. The process doesn't start with one aid. You need two aidim to witness the wife go into a room alone with the guy that the husband warned her against. Yet, Milgalgalin, we move Shvuas to her about other things. Momon Shanitili Tova Beit Echad. Now, money, if I tell Johnny, you owe me $1,000, and he denies it. He doesn't accept part of it. My claim against him alone does not require him to take a shvuah. But if Walter shows up as a single aid and says, "Yeah, I saw Ernie loan Johnny $1,000." Now, you need two aidim. If we had two aidim and we brought that to Bezdin would force Johnny to pay me back the $1,000 because you proved with two aidim. One aid doesn't prove it, but one aid adds to my claim, and Johnny has to take a shvuah, even with one aid. So, moment shenitin tova beit echad, eno din shemagaglin, then certainly there should be a gilgul shvuah. Okay, ashkachan bevadai. That's when I, as the claimant against Johnny, I'm sure that I loaned him $1,000. But let's say it's a suffix. I think I might have loaned him $1,000. I'm not sure. So, Minolon, how do I know? Rashi says, Ashkan Vadi Shemagadlim, Tainis Bori, Bedover Shane Chayev Alav Shvuah, Gon Karkos, Oshloda Bemix Shemagadlim, so in this Chayev Lo Shvuah Mimokamacher. Suffolk Minai, what about Tainis Shema? I'm not for sure. How do I know that I can do a Gilgul Shvuah? Tanya. Rav Shimon Yochai Omer, Nemra Shvuah B'chutz. There's a Shvuah that you take outside of the Beis HaMikdash. Like, if before I went to China, gave something to Johnny to watch for me, and then he denies it, I can make him take a Shvuah. That's Bezdin. Nemra Shvuah Bifnim. And then by a Sota, there's a Shvuah that she takes in the Beis HaMikdash. Mashva Mor Bifnim Asabo Safik Kavadai. Now, the Baal's claim against his wife is only a suffix. He doesn't know what happened in that room where they were alone together. So his taina isn't a taina vada. It's just a suffix. Yet, I can do a Gilgul Shvuah there. So even a regular Shvuah outside of the Beis HaMikdash, you can do a Gilgul Shvuah even by a taina suffix. How far does this go? Adhechan Gilgul Shvuah. Armin Rav, even in case Shomer Lay, Yishavali She'ein Avdi Ata. Take a Shvuah that you're not my Evet. That means he can make him take such a Shvuah. How could that be? Shamuti Mishtamtirale. It's the opposite. a person who makes a claim against his friend that he's his Eved, you put him into Cherem, Tanya. Akor l'chavero Eved. Benidui. It's about an Eved Kanani, which ruins his yichus. So you put him into Cherem. If you call your friend a mamzer, Soifik is our boy. You get Malchus. Not in a Torah. It's a Rabbanan give you a knas. And if you call your friend a Russia, you're already Molachaya. You can harm his parnasa. You can hate him. You can open up a store, a competing store next to him. So how can you tell me that you can make him take a Gilgal Shvua by saying, swear to me that you're an Evan? So we're not talking about Elohim Ravi Shavali Shlonim Kartli B'Evid. Take a Shvua that you weren't sold to me because of an outstanding debt as an Evid Ivri. Not an Evid Kanan. It's a Momanik din. So the Gemara says, why is that a Chiddush? It's Mamona is like Abe. It's a regular financial taina. It's a davar pashut. So Rava l'tamei shomer Rava Eved Ivri gufo koni. According to Rava, even in Eved Ivri, his body it is koina to the master. It's not just a regular monetary metatalin case. Well, ihachi ainu karka. And we already said that you could do a Gilgal Shvur regarding karka. So here's a very interesting principle. You know, people will sell land quietly. In Isi Dezavin, less Nikola. If the claim that I sold you a piece of land, no one knows about it, it still could be true. Because some people do that secretly. But regarding the claim about Eved Ivri, that has legs, meaning people know about it. Imisa Dezavin Koliyusle. And maybe I would think you can't make a taina because everybody would know about it. Kamash Malon, even the lack of knowledge about it, I can still be Magagel Ashvu. Mishnah. Kolanasa Domim Ba'acher. So if I can purchase something with money, or I can barter, I can give something in trade. Either way, Kivin Shazach Hazeh, one party took possession of either the money or the item, so Nizchayiv Zeh B'Chalipa. The other guy can't back out of the deal, has to give whatever he has to give in exchange. Okay, Tzad Ichlif Shor B'Pora. They traded an ox for a cow. Ochamar B'Shor, Kivin Shazach Hazeh, he had acquired one of them, Nizchayiv Zeh B'Chalipa. The other side has to make good his side of the deal. So the Gemara says, Chalipin, what are we talking about? If we're talking about the Matbeya, that you're talking about that you want to pay money, and you want to give me a Chiddush Maminosh Matbeya Nasa Chalipin, that you don't have to use a handkerchief or a pen. You could use money, even with money. That's not how we paskin. Amr Rav Yehuda, the Mishnah can be explained. Something has money value, and you can give it a certain value. Even Shazachas, one party took possession is Chayiv B'Chalipin. The second guy has to pay his side of the deal. They can nami diktani. Okay, said ich live shore b'para chamer b'shore. Rami, no. We're talking about something that has money value, but not really money. Why did you have the Havamina Shemabea Nasa Chalipin? That money could be used as a Chalipin as well. My Ketza. What would the Mishnah explain? Switching shore b'par, that's not money. So Hachi Kama. Not only can a coin be used as an item of Chalipin, Peiros Avi Chalipin, even fruit can be used as a Kinyan Chalipin. Ketza. Hichlif Besar Shore b'par. I'm exchanging meat, ox meat for your cow. Obsar chamor b'shor. Kivin shezocha zeh is chayv b'chalipin. Hani charav sheish amar peiros avi chalipin. That's good. Rav Sheshes who said that we used to think that only a kli, like a pen or a handkerchief, can be used for kinyan chalipin. But Rav Sheshes holds even peiros can. But El Rav Nachman Shamar peiros lo avi chalipin. Mike Lemema, how do you explain our Mishnah? So we're really just talking about money itself. Yesh damim shehein kechalipin. Money could serve as the object of chalipin ketza. Hichlift may shore the para. The money that would be used to pay for a shore, but that was changed for a para or to make chamor b'shore. So we see it's talking about kesef. Now, my timer, how does this work? Kesef by itself usually cannot be kona metatli. Sarvalak Rav Yechon, Shamat Var Torah, most konos. Rav Yechon holds that even in a Torah, money acquires, even metatli. Even if he didn't do Mashicha. Umatam Amru Mashicha koina. Why did the Chacham say you're not going until you do Mashicha? Gzeir Shema Yomer Lo Nisravu Chitecha Baliyah. The seller has the wheat in an attic somewhere. He's already accepted the money. The guy hasn't done Mashicha. He's not going to watch the wheat. And he'll say, listen, your wheat got burnt up in my attic. So that's why the Chacham made a takana that the kinyan shouldn't be a complete kinyan until he does Mashicha. And in our Mishnah, it seems that there could be a kinyan with money itself, because milsa de shchiach gazu berabon. In a regular case, I buy something, I give money and I buy it. That's a regular case. So the chachamim were goyzer that I have to do mashiach. Milsa de lo shchiach, kinyan chalipin through money is not a davar shchiach. So even though I use money, and normally money is not koina, loy gozav rabbonon, and they're allowed to be koina. Now, ulereish lakish, she'amar mashicha mefureshes min haTorah, and kinyan is only through mashicha. Kesef doesn't work. How does he explain our Mishnah? Hanicha yisravel k'Rav Sheshes, amar peres avi chalipin, metarit k'Rav Sheshes. Rav Sheshes said that you don't have to use a kli as a kinyan chalipin. You could use even payros, and certainly then you could use money. So Reish Lakish would explain our Mishnah according to Rav Sheshes. Ela yisaver l'krav Nachman shomer peres lavi chalipin umadbea loy konin according to Reish Lakish. Money itself is not koinim midin Torah and not michachamim, but my mukila. How would you set up our Mishnah? Al korchacha, it has to be Rav Sheshes for your law. Mishnah. Rishus HaGavoah b'kesef. That regarding Hegdish, money will be koine, even without Mashiach. Urishus, the head yard is bechazaka. meaning the kinyan of a regular person, not the Beis Hamikdash. There's other kinyanim, but it's not kesef, it's chazak. And another halacha, amirasa l'gavo. If I magdish something with my mouth, it works. Kimisi rasa lehedid. It's like I gave something to a non-hegdish, and hegdish is makne it. Torah baron ketzet rishus hagavua bekesef. Gizbar, the treasurer of the Beis Hamikdash, Shenotzen most the bein wants to buy an animal, and he gave money. Afilu bein b'sof ha'olam kana. Even if the animal is in Tel Aviv or in China, Beis Hamikdash acquires it, even though there's no Mashiach or Mesira. But beheged like kana shimshach. Non-hegdish, like regular people, are not kind of the animal without Mashiach. And what is the example? How does it work that when I speak to the gizbar, it's as if I gave it to a regular person? I point to this ox, I say, I want this ox to be anointed. Or I say, buy ze hegdish. Afilu b'sofa olam kana. Hegdish is kana, even though
I don't understand how the gizbar, without a shmua, he just says it, and now it's as if he's koine. How's the gizbar that I do it? It's my shore, and I'm
no. The gizbar gave money. The gizbar paid. Let's say gave me money in Yerushalayim.
Yeah.
I own a cow in China. Hegdish acquires the cow without Mashiach. But you would not be able to acquire it. You've got to do Mashiach to acquire it.
I understand.
Okay. But behead your lokana. But for a non-hegdish person, that there would be no kinyan. Ad sheyim shach v'yachzik, unless he does Mashiach or take possession of it through chazaka.
I have to talk about a hedyot. We know a hedyot can't be koine without Mashiach. If all the Gemara is telling me, it's not a chidush. All the Gemara is telling me is the chidush about the gizbar.
I don't know
why it has to bring in the other part.
Just to be complete. I mean, just Enochanami, the Kenyan. This we've learned before. The chiddush here is for the gizbar.
No, I don't know. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m.